So, you wish to master the arcane? Tell me, young wizard, what spell can compete with the barbarian in a full bloody frenzy, barreling towards you with their axe soaked in blood? What power can you sling that is deadlier than the well-placed arrow of an assassin? Can you conjure the storms of ice and end a fight faster than the quick flick of the swashbuckler's blade? Most importantly, can you keep pace with monster upon monster when you have reached your very limits? With all the claws and spears and the blades, will they all do you in? No. Here, we do things no one else can. We change the rules. Through magic, you can twist the very nature of a conflict, stack the odds ever in your favor, and have your enemies in the palm of your hand. Here at the Glowing Isles, move not like the mind of a warrior whose goal is to advance and slay. Nay, here we cultivate the minds of generals whose tactics and acumen will lead them to perfecting their pursuit of knowledge. Would you care to join?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first episode of Tall Tails of Aos. Hi.
Woo!
Hello.
Oh my goodness, hello. It is weird to see you all here on a Sunday of all days in the dungeon, but we have a very special event going on. We are going to be doing this D&D stream for charity in collaboration with Stream for a Cause, otherwise known as SFAC. So, here's how this is going to play out. We have a $1,000 goal. Every $250 donated to this goal begins a giveaway. And what exactly is this giveaway, you may ask? Well, I'll be happy to show you right now. Yeah. So, yes, our lovely sponsor, Manta Ray Creations, has given us a huge bundle of all sorts of different stuff that we will be giving away here live on stream.
They make good stuff.
They make very good
It's
stuff.
gorgeous work.
But that is not the only thing that's going to happen during this event. See, we have a few little incentives here and there for single donor incentives. So if you donate $20, you can either bane or bless the party. $25, this is a magical school. Wild magic tends to burst out of nowhere for any given reason. So that could go off. $50, you give one of the players inspiration. And if you're feeling very generous, you can donate $100 for an auto natural 1.
Oh, no.
If you're just sadistic enough to want to see that in either me or the party, you can just simply donate using !donate to SFAC using Streamlabs.
Y'all, if you got it in your wallets and got it in your heart, and it's not going to put you in any detriment, please donate. It goes to a good cause, y'all.
So, without any further ado, let's begin the story. It was a cool yet temperate day along the coast of the glowing isles. As your ship made its way to a small little dock, the forest and hillsides cover most of what lies ahead across the beaten path. Scholars, wizards, sorcerers, bards, aspiring mages, all alike have gathered to this single place in the pursuit of knowledge, discovery, or a simple way to prove themselves. You all march off the boats in single file, spreading out, speaking to each other one-on-one. An aspiring mage saying they're going to learn the most powerful spell that has ever been discovered. Some people just want to collect or just scribe in their lores. And as for you all, you have your own specific goals as to why you're here, which we will soon discover as you all begin to hurry yourselves down the path. You criss and cross through the trees and the hills before it all gives way to this large stone wall and this majestic cityscape. Some chatter amongst the mages say some people never finish their journey from here on. That the township of Cadabras, the first stop in the Glowing Isles, can be as fruitful as any other place here in the Glowing Isles. Bustling with many different businesses and scholarly pursuits alike. Some people enter this city and never come back out. It is here that we begin on your paths. You have all been accepted from one person or another into the Glowing Isles Academy. It is here where you have also been granted a 300 gold upfront scholarship to spend here in Cadabras. The streets are bustling with many different townsfolk. This small little sparks from wands as students alike just blast each other in this childlike merriment. But amongst them all lies a more serious and imposing figure, one that lifts their chin above it all. Amber, would you like to introduce your character?
I guess. I'm Dramel. Brain. I choked on some of my spirits. Apologies.
That's
Oh,
fine.
God.
Start.
I'm Jermel of House Kaywin. It wasn't any question that I would get into this academy. After all, my family has a prestigious lineage, and Who wouldn't want the Kaywin name continuing its glorious and beautiful legacy at the prestigious academy? And if you mess with me, you'll have to speak to my mother.
All right. Amongst some of the
That's it.
amongst some of the mages is a more imposing figure above all else. You would look at them and think, what is someone of their physique doing here, learning at the academy? They seem more in the line of brutality and mercenary work. However, inside this specific person lies the budding, perhaps, of a scholar. Ruby, would you like to introduce your character?
I am Vera Greenclaw, and I hail from the Nightingale tribe, who live in between the Wilds and this realm. I've come to study all of from the greatest alchemists in all the land, and to learn of all magics from near and far.
While the Scale folk tend to stick to the Everspire Academy's source of mages, folks such as Drumel can tend to find themselves seeking other outlets to learn their magics from. A certain other folk is no exception to this. Raina, would you like to introduce your character?
Sure can. Yes, I am Lenash Hashil, second of her name. I was raised amongst books and knowledge, scrolls and interests, but even for people of my land and people of my kin, you can still feel limited in the world that you are in. So I wished to partake in other lands' knowledge. I wished to hear their stories, see their stars, and see how they align with ones of my own home, and see what of that knowledge I can bring back with me.
Of course, the pursuit of knowledge can be its own reward here in the Glowing Isles, but for some, there can be a bit of unpredictability with their true callings here at the Glowing Isles. Some might describe these folks as misfits, or just otherwise uninterested in the pursuit of the arcane. And yet, some people thrive in that sort of chaos. Wild Spice, would you like to introduce your character?
Miss Ferris. And honestly, I'm kind of here because I got bored with the lifestyle that I was living. You know, my family, they're pretty rich, but that was boring. And I thought, why not do this? Why not come to this school and do something different? Find some adventure. And maybe gamble a little bit too, you know? Yeah.
And with every adventure comes the first step. Here within Cadabras, you have swaths of mages, wand vendors, tailors who specifically go for the robes of the academy to sell to and peddle right at the front gates to people who are just coming into the Isles. what would you all like to do here first?
Definitely, Lainesh would be interested in seeing kind of like if there's any like, things like open air bookstalls, scrolls, things like that. Something that's kind of like a market for knowledge. To kind of feel like she can give herself a bit of a head start on her education.
Very well. Second. I have my index with me, so a lot of these. Hello.
Hello.
I hope my OBS didn't just crash.
Stream still seems to be going strong.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I lost the window.
Fingies crossed. Oh no.
Such
Oh,
a
dear.
struggle.
Oh,
How
no.
very
Uh,
unfortunate.
Is it still streaming?
Yep.
It sure
Weird.
is.
I apologize. I am having some technical difficulties right now.
It is okay.
There we go.
We
Okay.
thrive in the scuff.
The people of the chat say they can still see you too.
Wonderful. Because I tried to pick up my index and it like exited out of it, minimized all of my tabs, and got rid of my toolbar.
Oh, I love when it does that.
Oh
Womp
dear.
womp.
I've had that
I
happen
couldn't
too.
click anything.
It's a
I was just like,
nightmare.
where is it? Where's anything?
Anything.
Anything.
Yes. Across the further ends of Cadabras lies what is known as Ether's Hall of History. There you can find many scroll pushers, as well as a thriving library, where you might be able to get a head start on your pursuit of knowledge.
Sounds like I'm heading towards the library then. And you said that was where? Right over here.
Do-do-do.
Ah, thank you. Yes, please. Manhandle me into place. Goodness. I wish not to get lost.
What's everybody else's fancy?
Vera would go looking for alchemists.
Alchemy. Very well.
Actually, can I change that real quick?
What's that?
I have a better can I change that real quick?
Uh-huh.
A tattoo artist.
A tattoo artist. You might be able to find someone like that. Give me a perception or persuasion check to see if you can find someone like that.
Alrighty. Oh,
Our
my
first
persuasion
roll of the
better than my
game.
perception. Let's go. 14.
Not a 4, damn it.
Hey, at least there was a 4 in it.
Eh.
Half credits.
You said that was persuasion?
Yes.
Ah, yes. Some say that somewhere in the Glyph Tech labs, there is someone who is willing to perform such things on people for the right price. Yeah. How about Dramel? What are you up to?
I shall head to the to a calligrapher. Pick
Calligrapher.
up more for more supplies and maybe insight into some other things.
Very well. Luckily, just outside the city, you were being peddled a lot of different things, including things pertaining to calligraphy.
Yes, but the average vendor won't do. I
Perception,
need something-
persuasion, see if you can find a more upper echelon of dealers.
Both? Okay.
Either or, whichever one you prefer.
I shall do this. Okay. 3 and the bar is the modifier, right? Just double checking.
Yes.
Okay. $13.
13. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Sorry, it's a very big list of things in the index here. I'm just trying to find it specifically.
It just means you're thorough.
Yes. Plus, there's all manner of shop in this wonderful, wonderful alley.
And if you too would like to spend your coin, make sure to donate to our wonderful cause.
Indeed.
Speaking of which, what are we helping this time?
Yes.
That's a great question. Next question.
Well, last time I remember, it was for wildfires and helping trans folk.
I do believe that is the case this time as well.
Yes.
Ah, man,
For charity!
For charity!
For charity!
Oh, charity.
For charity!
For charity.
Debauchery.
This is where we would clink our glasses.
I'll just
Even-
thump my tail on the ground real hard.
I mean, I
Even-
could also do that as well.
So,
Oh
Even-
my god, tail thumpy pals. Let's go.
along the
Don't-
edges of Cadabras, there is what is known as the Mystic Menagerie, where you can find some more of the high quality products you might be seeking.
Alrighty. Purple District. Of course.
What's Miss Faris up to?
Well, I don't really want to like go and gamble right now. That's probably not wise. I mean, I just got here and all. I think I'd like to go and scout maybe. I kind of just want to hang out and listen, kind of get the gossip, kind of hear what everybody's up to. Just where a gathering place of some kind would be good.
There are plenty of streets where you can do that. Now, whoa, let's say what degree of clientele would you be looking for? Are you looking for perhaps a more squalid group of people or more high society? Or somewhere in the middle?
I'd say probably the high society folks. I kind of want to get a vibe. See what I can get out of them maybe. I think that's a good idea.
All right. I have like 20 tabs of this done. Because I open up the index, I close the index, and then it's not on my sidebar anymore. Yes, you will want to make your way into the center of town and find a little magical tavern known as the Roost.
Ooh, that sounds right up my alley. Perfect. I can have drinks and listen to gossip. Gossip, perfect.
Listen to Gotham any day.
Listen to Gotham and gossip. Heyo.
This is Justice Radio.
Yes. Yeah.
Lainesh, you are at Ether's Hall of History. Sort of
Fabulous.
courtyard-esque library in this
I figured it might help to have it in the chat as well.
Go team.
You sort of enter this courtyard setting where the natural flora and fauna complements like a very tranquil reading space, as it is surrounded by just the walls of the library itself, sort of casting this sort of infinity shape before all meeting in the middle, where there's just a large tower. Entering inside, just you see walls upon walls of bookshelves with books floating over your head to and fro as like mages are pulling across the sky their respective books. In the midst of it all lies in the center a very short, sort of coiffed white-haired gnome. You imagine this is the man of the same namesake, Ether.
Delightful.
Ah, yes, welcome, welcome. I see another aspiring mage has been brought into our midst. Please, help yourself to our library. If there's anything at all you might need, just say the word.
Trust me, I am not one that is shy with words, so you will be sought if help is needed. I am new to this land, as I'm sure you could attest. I am curious about your books on astronomy, your stars, as well as any potential things that may be of interest for future studies, things I should be aware of.
Ah, astronomy. Quite the curious one, that. They do say the gods themselves came from the astrological signs above. You've been very keen to study the stars and all their aspects, how it might affect our lives and such. We do have a selection of that.
He sort of like points in a direction, just that would be Hall H, Section C, through numbers 1 through 180.
Oh, fabulous. I greatly appreciate your help in this matter. The stars has been something very important to me and my family for quite a long time. I also am curious. I'm sure you are well attuned with possibly the professors and teachers of the school. Yes?
Oh, they do make their way to Cadabras every now and then to check up on the new students. I believe one is due to be here now to introduce themselves to the academy, and new students such as yourself. They should be meeting around the southwest sometime soon.
Good to know. Then I shall make my search speedy but efficient.
Ah, of course. And if you plan on taking books outside of the library, there will be a small fee for that. But do take care now.
Much obliged. I shall definitely inquire about said fees.
And yeah, she'd like to check out the aisle that was recommended. You said it was like H, C?
Hall H, Section
1 through
C,
180.
1 through 180. Wow, I remember that.
Thank you.
God.
I was like Hall H, Section C, and I'm like 1 through 180. I was like, I think I remembered that correctly. But yes, so she'd like to make her way down there, and as was old practice with her libraries back home, due to obviously the length of, snakes and whatnot, if any of the books are like on higher shelves or anything like that, she's probably going to just like rest a hand on the side of the bookshelf and just kind of like slither her way up a little bit to grab whatever's up on higher shelves.
Right, who needs mage hands? We got snaky leg.
Exactly. And again, also pretty common practice, like she uses kind of the end of her tail to hold on to any books that she's not actively holding in her hands, kind of like a little side tail.
Give me an investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Find astrology books.
Fabulous. Let me go back to my area. There we go. And so it's add the number, you said investigation, correct?
Yes.
So I'd put a 4 there, pick a d20, and then hit roll.
Yes, you do.
8.
8. Ah, there's the 4.
Oof.
Oh,
There it is.
that's right. We have just activated my secret trap card.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I activated a trap card in the library. I'm gonna get kicked out, y'all.
So, just so you all know, this campaign we have set up here is going to be lasting us a full 8 weeks. So 8 sessions of wonderful Glowing Isles fun. And for those of you who may not know, Gob has a history. Thank you, Master King. What a weird time to spark a wild magic.
I mean, if things are already going a little cockeyed.
That's part of the fun.
But for those, like I said, for those who don't know, Gob has a bad relationship with the number 4 on D20s. So, I have made it a rule.
Who gave me gobs dice?
I have made it a rule for myself that every time that I roll a 4, I will be donating $4 to the charity.
Ayo.
Oh, that's cute.
Hey, yo. We love to see it.
But with an 8 like that, you might not exactly find this like a specific book that you may be looking for. However, you do find some astrology books in relation to the gods and where they might have come from.
Okay.
It's not much, but it's something.
The book is titled Unsympathetic Intellect. What does wild magic do? Well, I will tell you, Monster King, we got ourselves a D100 table where I shall be rolling for a wild magic surge.
You said it was called Unsympathetic Intellect?
Unsympathetic Intellect.
I'm going to mark that is a library book, so it is not one that I get to keep. Okay.
Use the force, Cub. Use the force. That is going to be a t-shirt.
Yes, do it.
Yes, that would be fantastic. Yeah, with that, with the knowledge that she's probably she's found something of interest, but not as deep of interest. But finding one book is better than finding nothing. So, if the gent is still at the front, she would like to ask like how much it costs to like borrow books from the library. But I also understand if we want to do that wild roll, but first.
Luckily, this one seems a little unobtrusive to anything. As you grab the book, like this blue wisp sort of like sparks against your finger, and you almost feel like a little invigorated, like your magic just got a little temporary boost for a minute. Almost like you could, I don't know, cast a spell with a bonus action for a minute.
Ew.
Before it eventually just like wears off.
Interesting. Okay. Me looking frantically like, do I have anything that is non-destructive? Just accidentally poison sprays all over the library. Well, I guess I can borrow books for as long as I want now.
He says that it is going to be 5 gold to rent a book.
And that's per day, I'm assuming?
Nope, that is just a deposit. If you come back to the book with the book, they will return your gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give him the 5 gold to borrow this book.
Very well.
How much did you say we had to start again? It was
300.
300.
Okay, thank you. Apparently I wrote it on one sheet, but not the other.
That won't get confusing.
Okay.
Got your book.
I got my book.
Let's move on to Dremel.
Dremel. Yeah. Look, I'm not a routering tool, okay?
Dremel, can you find me water? Find the water, Dragonborn.
Anyway.
Show me the well.
But yes,
Those college book prices, yeah, I know, right?
But anyway, hold on. My mouse. Okay,
I swear I didn't do anything.
looking at you.
If you can imagine those sort of castle-like mansions you would see on Zillow.
Something that looks like my generation at this point probably won't be able to have.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
that is the building you seem to be walking up upon. It appears to... Oh. Thank you, Jevin, for the $126 donation!
Holy Hera.
Lord.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Yeah.
Oh my god,
you-
thank you.
And you said we're probably not going to get that goal.
I'm getting
Before this-
nervous
You're
now.
not going to start the first giveaway. Oh, it
Yeah.
won't happen. You made it happen, Gob.
You did.
That's what we call
God,
giving fate
manifesting
reverse psychology,
destiny.
bitch.
You know what? I'll give you that.
The goal in the bottom left corner is 1,000. As you can see, the heart is filling in as we get more donations.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's really adorable, actually. I love that.
Yeah, that's all thanks to SPAC.
So fill that heart full of love.
Yep. So this castle, almost castle-like mansion structures, accented with a lovely royal purple, and appears to be mostly populated with elven kind. However, you do see this sort of almost boutique-like display that's you would see at like an outlet mall up front of just like designer robes, magical wands, and sort of crystalline jewelry. Some of it magical, some of it just flashy and showy.
So we're talking Fantasy Rodeo Drive.
Essentially.
Anyway. I look for not one of the shoppers, but somebody who very much looks like the help, as she would put it.
Okay. Here we go. Oh no. Dribble, as you walk into this establishment, you feel upon the doors like a spark that tingles from your hands. As your eyes dart about the room looking for the help, your fingers spark with this tingling magic as let's see. 7 glowing darts burst from your hands and begin to target the help.
Oh God.
No.
As the wild magic has triggered a 5th level magic missile.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
The help sort of sees this show of force come up and says, "Ah!" And with like a swath of her hand, you see this like magical barrier come up. Just she just reacts quickly, like a cast shield, and just blocks the magic missiles. And you see like her hands are shaking, and she's, oh. Well, you have a weird way of making an entrance. Is that a dragonborn thing, or?
So, noticing the unfortunate situation that just occurred, Dramel does her best to play off the situation and feign ignorance as not feign ignorance. Try to put on that. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Something must have came over me, and I lost all sense of direction.
Give me a persuasion roll.
What? With pleasure.
Me out here thinking you're about to be like, I'm sorry, I thought I saw a spider.
Sorry, icky.
Ew, icky yuck, not on my royal clothes.
14.
14.
Right. Well, that spell definitely comes in handy for things like that. You never know when a wild spell is just gonna start flinging across the halls.
Yes. Terribly sorry. Won't happen again. She puts on the puppy dog eyes.
Was there something you were looking for?
Oh, dear me, yes. Oh, do you know where the, what was it again? Ah, yes. Oh, sorry, coming to my senses. The calligraphers are?
Do you mean the scribers, or are you looking for calligraphy supplies yourself?
Calligraphy supplies. And wondering if she remembers this place specifically, seeing if she may have been here with her mother or any other member of her to this place with any member of her family.
Are you asking if you or your family have been here before?
Yes, I am.
Give me a history check.
Absolutely. Come on, where's the bonus? Yeah, there we are. Okay. 15.
15. Your family would have mostly spent their time in the major areas of learning. Cadabra seems more of a sprawling business district more than an actual academy of learning. So I wouldn't say you recognize this place or your family has recognized this place before. But you are confident it is very what's the word? Boutique?
Acceptable.
Acceptable.
But yes, I'm referring to calligraphy supplies.
Yes, of course, of course. And she brings out what appears to be this almost foldable easel-like setup. Very ergonomic setup for sitting or standing in case you need to write in such a way. Comes with its own stand for its inkwells as well as its pens and paint brushes. And she is just like listing out all the things this whole set comes with.
Is this the only selection you particularly have, or is there perhaps a shop I can visit?
Well, this would be one of the finest set of supplies you can get here in Cadabras. Anyone else will just give you a pen and a parchment.
Okay. To what do I owe you?
Well, for this luxury calligraphy set, this would cost you about 50 gold.
A pittance.
Shall I have it wrapped up for you?
Yes, and deliver to my dorm. Here's another 50.
Oh. Well, I believe once you are set up in your dormitories, we shall make sure that it is delivered straight away.
Make sure of it.
I believe one of our archmages is going to be here to introduce the new folks. You should be ready for that.
I do have one question before I head off to other matters.
Of course, anything we can do to help.
She looks left. She looks right. pauses for a moment. Do you have any information on anybody? It doesn't matter who.
I'm sorry?
Have you heard anything? What's the news?
Make me a
Who is
persuasion
not?
roll.
I will.
Right, you're trying to get gossip out of the help you just blasted at.
13.
There's my first $4 to the stream.
Woo!
I will be doing my donations at the end of stream, so I will just put that dice to the side to show how many I have to donate. So who knows? Maybe that $4 will trigger the giveaway. You gotta stick around.
Who knows?
And if you have more than $4, or even just $4 itself, you too can donate.
It could even be $1.
Be a
A
boat.
single dollar can make a lifetime of difference, so please, donate.
May the fours be with me. Pain! Well, there's been a rumor going around Cadabras that a lot of our supplies have been coming up short-handed. And this is across everybody here.
Oh. Pray tell.
Well, ordinarily our shipments do come in from boat, or otherwise delivered to us through the many different embassies we have across Aos. But our orders keep getting backlogged and short-handed, and we're just not getting what we used to, despite the influx of students that keep flowing in daily.
Do you have an idea of what's causing this, or does anybody have an idea of what's causing this? Because this is unacceptable.
Well, word on the street is that there are some shady folks that are tampering with the numbers. As to who or why, nobody knows.
This could affect Mother's business. She whispers under. Under her breath. I'll have my mother's people look into it. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad for business,
I would say so.
and certainly a stain on this academy's legacy.
You can almost see the regret in her face as she hears you say that.
And she looks the person dead in the eye. And if you say this conversation happened to anyone, you will hear from my people. Understood?
Yes, of course.
I'm all bright and cheery as long as I get what I want and what my family wants. Because do you know who I am? Do you recognize me at all?
Silence. He tries to speak, but words don't come out.
Tabaxi got your tongue?
Please, just...
You don't know. You don't, do you?
Shakes her head.
Anyway. Thank you for the information. Have a good day. She rolls her eyes.
Right. What's Vera up to?
She's looking for a tattoo artist.
I've definitely heard in the Glyph Tech labs there might be a more outlandish individual who would be more than happy to help you with such a thing.
Awesome.
Quick. This laboratory, so to speak, is almost built like a stone garage. Just 3 walls with one large opening across one. You see on top there's this large gemstone that occasionally sparks lightning out of it. Like one of those... Is everybody just gonna get a wild magic surge on their turn?
I don't know. Don't we also have a 1 stocked up because someone donated 100?
That's true. That's cocked.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Forgot about that. Did you go?
That's the other.
I did
That's
forget
the other
about
question.
that.
That's the other question I have. How are we deciding that? Are we just gonna have a 1d4 and we know which person has which number?
So the way I was gonna set it up is it was just proximity to when the donation happened. So it was supposed to be like whoever makes the next roll was gonna get the nat 1. So I completely forgot. I apologize.
Well, I'm happy to take it.
We could spin a wheel.
Could
Because
spin a
like,
wheel.
is it auto nat 1 for? As a reminder, was it auto nat 1 for only the players, or was that for you as well?
Yes.
That was not a yes or no question.
I thought it was.
No, I asked, is it something that is just for the players, or does it also include you?
Oh no, it's for me too.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense. It's like yes. I'm like, so I guess technically both. Do we want to spin just like a wheel of names, just for the next one?
Yeah, we can
for
do
this
that.
one, but
I mean, there's 4 of you. I could just roll a d4.
yeah, but there are 5.
I was talking
of
about
us,
the.
because
I was gonna say there's 5 of us because we're including you.
Carry on.
Or we could roll a d6 and then if it lands on the 6, it's a reroll.
Yep.
Yeah, that works. Lands on you, Lanish.
Oh goody.
So, careful what you wish for. All right, where was that wild magic? Yeah, okay, here we go.
Hey, I was wishing it was landing on you, so that was not what I wished for. I wasn't the one that brought up the nat 1. I just asked if you were involved in it.
Here, as some of the dome begins sparking, one of those sparks in a bit of the aurora just flashes out at you for just but a moment. You don't feel any different, but for at least a good minute, you feel like, boy, if I were to die right now, I could come back as whatever I want.
A reincarnation.
If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back with a reincarnate spell.
No.
Okay.
Anyway. No, I built this character. I'm gonna play that. Did he just donate?
He donated, and that means we have reached 250.
Oh, yo! Let's go!
First giveaway.
First
You
giveaway.
said it wouldn't happen.
I did like a fool.
Manifesting destiny up in this bin.
I think we're still a little short, Gum.
It says 250 right there. I'm seeing it with my own eyes on the SPAC
If you're
symbol.
refreshing the Streamlabs page, it seems to be behind.
Oh, okay. The Streamlabs is behind then.
Yeah, I've had that issue too.
Good old technology.
Technology.
Here's time for a little more honesty. I wasn't prepared for a giveaway. Also, hi Switch. I wasn't prepared for the giveaway, so the structures that I was going to set up for the giveaway aren't ready. So here's what I'm going to do.
Doing it live!
We're doing it live. I want everybody in the chat here. Everybody in the chat. To just type the word giveaway. Once. Don't spam it, just do it once. Boy, it's a good thing I can keep track of all these names.
I'm glad everyone's following directions.
That never
Grab some
happened.
water
Waiting.
while we figure this
I
out.
know. I'm waiting for
I'll
the
be right back.
inevitable somebody to not type the giveaway.
I am going to go to the restroom real quick. I am going to go to the restroom.
This is actually a great time to take a break and a great
this is
time
a good
for
time
us
for a bio break.
to do our little sponsor drop. Woo! All right, we have 15 contestants here. I have myself a D20, and we can just minus 5. If it just goes above, if it goes above 15, we'll just minus 5. Sound good?
Sure.
Well,
I promise next time we will have this set up right.
I'm just adding this. I'm just adding my background music for effect.
I am back. I have returned.
Yeah, right.
Keystar! Congratulations, you won the first giveaway.
Woo!
Yeah!
Let's go, Key! Woo!
Let's go.
I will make sure we
I love
get your
this.
name.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, yee!
We will have your name down. I will
Ye win!
I will send it to SPAC, and they will get in contact with you to send you your bundle. You are getting some manta ray. You are getting a dice tower. You are getting a little collectible there. There's all sorts of little things you're getting.
Manta Murch.
Manta Murch.
You're getting your tabletop room all set up with that.
Yeah. All right, so this is probably the most interactive I've had a D&D game be.
This is awesome, though.
Yeah.
This is like anything, unlike anything I've ever done before.
Same.
Maybe we should take notes for season 2.
Yeah, maybe. All right, that's the first 250, and the next once we reach 500, we'll do another giveaway.
Yo! You know what to do, y'all.
You know what to do. Exclamation point,
We're
donate.
keeping up this track record. We're gonna reach it by session 4.
Oh! Anyways, Vera, after that invigorating shock, you make your way into these walls, and most everything here seems to be carved from this very stone block, almost like it was melded with magic. And it's like these personal workshop setups with these large gears in the center of them, and they're sort of inscribed with like carvings and runes and glyphs, and at the center is like a gemstone for everyone, and several folks are like doing their own little experiments and working. Among them appears to be this tall, scaly lizard folk with his spines have these like glowing engraved runes going down from the top of his head down to the last bit of his tail.
She smiles and we'll approach the man, trying not to startle him.
Yeah, he seems to have goggles on, and he's like carefully etching into a gemstone upon one of these tables.
I'm going to wait till he's done doing whatever he's doing before I interrupt, because it seems very...
See him like take his goggles off, and he keeps pulling them back and back and back until they're behind his head. Spins around in his chair and he looks back at you.
Figured there was someone behind me.
As he puts the goggles back on his eyes.
Greetings. I am one of the new students at the academy.
Fresh meat from the boat. Always good to see newcomers.
I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about your engravings and how you're able to do them.
Gemstones. Innate magic buried within. The runes are like a combination on a lock. Except it unlocks the thing that you are trying to open instead of locking it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Would it be possible does it work on any other type of material? Or is it just gemstones and...
He's sort of like, almost like he's combing his hair back with his hand. He just like goes through the rune-encrusted horns that are like going across his head.
Oh, it's very effective on other things as well. It's like a fingerprint. It's a mark of one's artistry.
I see. would you be able to potentially mark me as you have yourself?
It depends on how
teach me.
complicated you're looking to be.
Well, I think we're just supposed to be picking up supplies while we wait for orientation. So nothing that takes too long, but something well enough. Do you have any recommendations?
Are we looking for something temporary or something more permanent?
I would say permanent to remember my times on the Isles.
Those can be a bit more complicated. Not impossible, though.
Well, they did give me a good amount of money to spend while I'm here for supplies, so if it's worth it, this will definitely forward my studies.
Firefox, I need you to work with me right now.
Oh, that's too much of an ask.
Yeah.
My
that's
tabs keep
Firefox.
crashing.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
How dare you, Tabs?
I used to have that issue with Chrome a lot.
Like, this is the first time this is happening, so it's kind of bugging me.
Hmm.
Here I am just looking up the list of tattoos I could give you, and it just doesn't want me to show them.
Rip.
I appreciate your patience here.
oh no rush.
Still use Firefox? Yeah. It's been my most reliable one.
Honestly, samesies. And it doesn't eat, like, stuff like Chrome does.
Yeah. Self. God damn it. Dang it, Bobby.
That's what I was thinking too. Dang it, Bobby!
Hey, when we get a hype train? Hello?
Ayo!
Hello.
Yeah, very
Let's
nice.
go!
Hype.
Don't hype, donate!
Hype. Hype train!
You both!
With that reason, if you,
You
can
got Prime
afford
still
it,
kicking
god
around?
damn it.
Spend it on the goblin!
Yeah, how dare.
Our our lovely cookie goblin is being so kind as to not only DM this session for us, but also to deal with all the tech issues that are going on in the background and all this planning.
All
Please do
this
nice things
scuff.
for the goblin, as well as donate.
Yes.
Submit all monetary cookies to the goblin.
See him sort of like eyeing you up and down.
What spells do you know exactly?
Well, mending and and determination of radiance, guiding bolt, heroism, shield of faith, and well, I can smite people pretty damn good.
That.
And yet you wield no protection.
Unfortunately, the tribe I come from is not well connected with the outside world. I only have my pelts.
But perhaps a rune in your flesh can provide you with such a thing.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I would very much appreciate it.
I'm gonna have to reroll because I just got 100.
Oh,
100 for what?
The $25 donation from Silverwolf giving us a wild magic surge.
Oh,
oh, lordy, lordy.
Because if you don't know,
lordy.
at 100 you regain all expended sorcery points, but not really applicable here.
Yeah.
I mean,
75 from Switch. Hello.
Zeus. Switch, thank you.
Okay.
I love my raccoon.
hell yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Vera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah!
As he's sort of gleaning at you, his grin just becomes sharpened. His physique almost becomes taller and slender. You are frightened by him. But also take your
try to stay.
but also take your inspiration die.
Thank you.
Because we earned that through the $75 donation. Thank you, Switch.
I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
All right. So she's going to like do that smile. That smile, and it's like, just tell me what I need to do.
His voice almost becomes more bestial as his form becomes more slender and taller.
I just need to etch into your flesh.
As like it's not real, but you do see like this sharp needle and with the slender fingers like trying to go over your fur.
She is going to close her eyes and then say, "Go for it." She's quivering, but she.
200 gold, please.
Sure thing. And she is going to pull out her sack of gold. And yeah, she'll give the 200.
All right.
And she'll turn around so it's on her back, and make sure she's facing out the window to keep herself calm with nature. I'm not kidding.
We'll say, given the rarity of this particular tattoo, this will probably end up being like a whole shoulder blade tattoo.
Cool. And this is what version of barrier?
This would be the uncommon barrier tattoo. So 12 plus your dex mod.
All right, cool. Better than nothing.
Yeah. You can flavor the tattoo however you like. I wouldn't dare impose someone else's style on your back.
It is a red. It's a red shield with white angel wings coming out of it on her right shoulder blade.
All right.
Cool.
As you turn your back to him, his voice tends to subside to just simple grunting and focus as he, after about a few hours or so, gets finished with the work on your back.
Thank you. As she turns around, expecting to see the giant, slender figure that she had seen before.
Nope, just this like, almost like pit bull grin as this lizard folk just smiles at you.
And I smile back and start heading out. And I guess she's going to go grab a drink after that. She's going to go find a place to grab a drink.
Speaking of drinks, Miss Faris, thank you for your patience as you finally make your way over to the Roost. This would
The
be
fact that it's called the Roost.
the Roost, where most scholarly individuals who have been accepted into the academy tend to go through their rebellious college phase and blow their money on the booze that pours from this station. There are many up-and-coming students abound, freshmen just in their yesteryears, ready to take a drink for the new education to come. But for now, let's have a kegger!
Party hardy.
And you're just trying to listen in on the local gossip. Is that right?
Yep. I'm throwing back some ale as well.
All right.
Just not too crazy. Just kind of like, sipping and also listening, but milking it.
Let's see how much we're milking it here.
Savor the flavor,
God.
my dude.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Uh-oh, what do we got?
Not good.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
great.
We are
Am I
off to
dead?
a rockin' start, y'all.
Fireball in the tavern.
Well, here's the
Whee!
thing. Here's the thing. I just described a tavern full of new and up-and-coming students all gathered round, and you are close by. Oh, maybe I'd
Are they all
say at
flammable?
least within 30 feet of everybody.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Fireball.
What have you done?
Hmm.
Well, that's knowing you all.
Wild Spice, I need you to roll me a D10.
okay, hold on. Where are you?
Where are you?
Sorry.
And I'm sorry.
I cannot eat. I cannot dream tonight. I'm casting fireball amongst a
I
lot
got a
of
7.
civilians.
As you try to listen in on the gossip, it's like, yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. We're gonna just be blasting spells at the walls all day. We're gonna be learning all sorts of different magic and.
no, what did you do?
19 scholarly students all partying within 30 feet of you have taken 7 necrotic damage.
Oh, no.
Honey bee, what did you do?
Rip.
Well, I guess I
I
got
mean,
a first
luckily
real
for
life
you,
lesson.
luckily for you, you gained 133 health back.
Woo.
I mean, you feel great.
Yeah.
But everyone else just starts getting this like
God. Talk about a hangover
sickly
here.
pale look as they're all just like, oh, what was in that drink? Oh. It's about the time Vera walks in. As like, what was once this heart of hustle and bustle for all these students now is just like, everybody just got food poisoning from wild magic. Thank you, Monster King. So, Vera, you just walk in. All these students are now like have this like sickly expression as they're like hunched over and just like trying to recuperate. Meanwhile, just leaning back in a chair, just like this tiefling just looking around, just like, did I do that?
Amazing.
Clearly, my looks got them so sick. Not in a bad way. They just couldn't handle it, so they got ill. Totally. Yep, that's exactly
Let's
what
have them
happened.
some fun. This beat is sick.
Oh
They
no.
wanted to take a ride on a disco stick.
What?
They all took a ride on your necrotic stick.
On my necrotic stick, exactly.
Uh-oh.
exactly.
Ah!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We are now only $100 away from our next giveaway.
Yes, we are. You know what to do, y'all. You know what to do.
Well done, everyone. And also,
Oh,
well done on
no.
making this a very interesting start to this campaign.
Hey, Wild Spice.
Yes.
Can we roll another D10?
Yes. Let me get back to it. Da, 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 da. There it is.
No, I just saw Veer say like, I need to get in on this. $25
Yeah, I
later.
saw that.
I rolled another 7.
We appreciate your chaotic support, everybody.
Yeah, because one of those hunched over ones has now grown a full beard down to their belly
No.
as they have aged 7 years.
Oh my.
Oh, that's you, Revna! Revna! And the old sick, the now older sickly student now just like just runs out of the roost.
Oh god, they filled their ale cups with a substance.
Meanwhile, behind the counter, you just see this Aarakocran flavored as a rooster, just leaning off one of the mugs, just like, this happens every day.
Just another day in the roost.
That's another day in the roost.
Oh no.
That's why we have the sign that we're not liable for any sickness, because it might just be the wild magic.
Very smart.
That's just good business practice.
It is. Very smart. Uh-oh.
I heard the die too. Oh, that's another 25. Let's go.
That's why I went, uh-oh.
Well done. Keep going, chat.
Yeah, chat, keep going.
We're never going to make it to school.
Another student hunches over
We're
and
just
vomits as
gonna stay in the bar.
they become poisoned.
Oh no.
For,
Oh, dear.
Let's see. Linesh, roll me a d4.
Oh, goody. All right.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
The snake is getting in on the action.
They're gonna be vomiting for the next 3 hours.
Oh
Ah!
god.
Take the bucket with you. Go outside.
Yeah, please just don't puke on me, okay? That's all I ask.
You know, some people never make it past orientation. Or they even get to orientation.
I can see why.
Our line is weak and failing.
I think we're gonna be late for school.
And the prom's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Not the
The school burning down before party can get to class. Well, he should seem to be a healthy one as he just looks over to Miss Forrest.
Yes, I know how to hold my liquor quite well.
Ah, but can you hold your
Such a
magic?
pity. Well, that's for everyone to find out.
I hear you can get the magical bends around here.
Come again?
The magic bends, you know. It's like when you get seasick, only with magic.
Oh. That just doesn't sound good, does it?
Not quite. But you seem to be good enough. I'm sure you'll make it just fine.
I'm not too worried about myself. All of them, on the other hand, yeah.
Oh no, they're goners.
That's fine. Less competition we gotta deal with.
Yeah, probably
Especially
gonna
with
get
getting
lost
top
in
grade.
those shakedown streets down south.
That sounds about right.
Oh, what brings you to the Glowing Isles? Glory? Knowledge? Just sheer curiosity of what looks inside?
I'm a gambling kind of woman, so I'm always curious to see what the playing field is like. Gotta go to a bunch of different places, you know?
Oh, this is one place for sure. You say the very islands themselves are infused with magic. You can see it flowing in the air. And sometimes it smacks back, as you can see.
I've learned that today.
Mhm.
Hopefully it doesn't smack back at me.
Well, if you're the gambling type, it might. But only time will tell.
Is there anywhere around here where anyone does go and partake in the gambling?
Well, I mean, this would have been one of the places, but everybody done got sick.
Such a pity. But it doesn't seem like there would have been great rewards from here, no?
Well, if you're more along the lines of testing your own strength and wagering upon it, there's always the Stadium of Heroes.
Oh. Do tell.
Well, probably saw it coming in from the docks. There's a big old stadium that they do for wizard dueling.
Oh, I see.
Set up as a sort of tournament-like setting, or 1 versus 1, and you just wager yourself on them and kaplowy. Spells are flung and
see.
countered with, and only the best mage ends up with victory.
I'll have to check that out. That sounds right up my alley.
Just make sure you don't miss orientation.
I'm good. Like I said, I, unlike these people here, can hold my liquor quite well, so I'm not too concerned. Can I get a top off, actually?
Ah, sure. Just takes the gallon he's got and just, there we go. What about you? As he sort of like points over to Vera. You know, I'd say cat got your tongue, but that might be insensitive. I apologize.
Vera had to step away for a moment.
Oh, did they get sick in the crossfire too? Oh, I'm sorry.
I do believe they may have got caught in the
Oh, jeez, where did you get here?
Don't mind me. I'm just slithering by.
Aha!
It's just me and my book. Don't mind me.
Gotta watch out for those sneaky ones.
What about tall,
You'd
silver,
think
and
with my
glowing over
size I'd be a
there?
little bit louder. Oh, I don't think she'd be one for us ruffians. Us troublemakers.
Well, well. I see we've gathered.
How
This is going to be a
convenient.
little. This is going to get a little interesting. It was starting to get a little boring, with everyone being just about incapacitated at this point, and it's a little messy in here now too. Ugh.
Oh, I'm sure the servants will take care of it soon. Hi!
Lanesh's just like keeping outside the threshold of this establishment, just kind of like taking that long snake neck and just kind of like looking in, like, yeah, something bad happened here.
Yeah, don't come in here. just don't. Stay out there.
Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. We
No,
just gotta...
normally, when
no,
someone
it's-
would say something like, stay out there, I would take some mild offense. But given the viscosity of fluids that seem to be in this establishment, I think I shall pass for this
They're
time.
getting cleaned up as we speak.
And I will make sure to visit when it has been.
Yeah, believe me, it was much better when it was much cleaner and not covered in the filth of people not being able to hold their liquor. Poor souls.
Oh, I'm sure. This looks like a very fine establishment, one that is good for mulling over a drink and a good book. However, at this moment, I'm worried I would not get my deposit back if I stepped inside now.
Oh my.
Oh, dear.
I have a tissue if anyone needs one.
Just make sure you don't have an issue.
I
don't-
think I'm one of the few people in this vicinity that does not seem to have an issue, which is why I'm loaning my tissue.
I don't think one tissue is going to be big enough for this job.
I will admit.
Oh, you don't know how to handle it
does
with
feel
one tissue?
A little bit.
Like a
It
tissue?
does feel a little bit like throwing a handful of sand into a chasm, but at least I'm trying. Just for curiosity and possibly safety's sake, what exactly did everyone here have to drink?
It doesn't have anything to do with the drinks, he says as he's quickly replacing a keg.
I was just
I
drinking
entirely
the local
believe
ale,
you, but
so-
just for curiosity's sake, let's say.
Well, the airs around the academy can be quite wild with magic. Sometimes out of nowhere it tends to spike, and it starts affecting us. We tend to live with it.
Entirely fair, concerning, but understandable.
Hey, sir, sure seen Jeff. He was a potted plant just a while ago. Yeah, it's
Well-
fine, dude.
What?
Hey, name's Jeff.
At least he's assured in his roots.
Sometimes turn into a potted plant. Don't worry about it.
You're very mellow. I appreciate that.
Saw.
Yes. Sa, indeed.
Amidst all this chaos, you eventually hear the thunderous tune of a large bell. Oh, looks like orientation's about to start. Y'all new folks better start getting yourselves rolling.
Well, I suppose we could all travel together, as we all seem to be heading to the same location, yes?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Excellent. It is good to know the fellow students. Or at least,
And she kind of stares at the ones that are, we'll kindly call incapacitated.
at least the ones of sound body and mind. You, madam, seem to be practically glowing with good health. What is your secret?
I never would reveal my secrets that easily. That's part of the fun, figuring out the mystery.
Oh, that is very fair.
I should probably get up and, yeah, let me, and then kind of steps over the pile of just people on there.
Just like strategically, like playing Step on a Crack, but it's with the freaking patrons of this establishment.
Epic music. Are you sure you're good, barkeep? By the way, keep the change and throw some gold at the barkeep.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Not that one's. Well.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Apologies.
Orientation is just about to begin.
Alright.
A giant bell has tolled across Cadabras, and it calls people towards the arena.
Which one? There are multiple. One.
Boy,
Two.
howdy! Which one am I talking about?
Alrighty.
Well, just the tone of it just reminded me of Adam's Family, just like da-da-da-da,
Da-da-da-da. 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 Da-da-da-da.
da-da-da-da.
Yeah, and family.
Da-da-da-da. God, more Shisha with such goals.
Disappointed that I don't have the mini that I was looking for.
Man, we passed the opportunity to make a joke by $5.
Sag.
Oh darn, we missed funny number. No.
Y'all had to just wild magic surge all the time.
Do over.
Guess we gotta go all the way around again.
Yep.
All right, there we go.
No, we just need to get it to 6969.
I'm sure they can do that.
More funny numbers.
It's my favorite year.
It was the summer of '69.
In the not too distant future.
In the nut.
I love it too. See the guys, it's great.
The Adams
Where's my
Academy,
ass
but
is
that's a
thinking Ninja
Wednesday
Sex Party.
series, yeah. La la la, not listening, ya ya ya. No.
Nah.
Unfortunately, I lost my boy, so we're gonna have to make do with
Oh,
one of the ones
no!
I have back
Oh,
here.
my boy.
Not the
All their
boy.
help.
There's my boy. No, my boy.
Where'd the boy go?
All their help.
I thought I had them in one of these bags, but I don't have them in one of these bags.
The boy is not in a bag.
The boy is not in the bag.
The boy bag has failed us again.
We will just have to use.
Boy is not alright.
We will just have to use our imaginations.
Imagination.
Oh God,
no! Ah! Ah!
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp.
Firmly grasp it.
So, as the bell tolls, the students all gather. They are simply guided by large, big B hands, just literally pointing their fingers in the direction as they sort of are given a lineup in this arena. You four also fall into place eventually, before floating down the rafters, or essentially the bleachers of this place. Like, think of this like a Quidditch arena, but without the Quidditch game. It sort of has these like painted lines that set as like dividers between like specific distances. Floating down from some of these bleachers, you see this long coat and this glowing purple orb as this bald man begins to float down. Welcome to the Glowing Isles. I am the Archmage of Axiom. You may refer to me as Cassius.
Sorry, that model's amazing.
Not the one I had for him, but
I know.
I'll have to get Lex Luthor from elsewhere.
Yeah, he looks like Lex Luthor, no joke. Anyway,
you'll see him next time, I'm sure.
Got that super armor to go against Superman.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman?
By being in this very arena, you have already proven your worth as a scholarly mage, a wild sorcerer, a bard of some renown, one who smites with ferocity, and all forms of magic in between. You are here because you are blah, blah. Excuse me. This is why you write down. You don't improv every freaking script.
Bro.
You are here on a path of discovery, of knowledge, or of sheer dumb luck. Whatever has brought you here in their presence, know that you are welcome to us. And to this, I provide you your first test. You have been lined up in this specific place because you are going to be split up into groups. Boy, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Where's
I
the
love
hat?
hearing the sound of the die.
Where's the hat?
just roll another 4 gob.
No.
No.
Oh,
It's
no.
like, no.
As Cassius continues to talk in this sort of grandiose display and speech, you see his skin slowly beginning to change its tint as he becomes a shade of blue.
Oh no.
I'm suddenly very fond of this new dean.
You will all be
Oh.
separated into these groups and will be heading westward to Encantus. This will be your first test along the long journey of your studies here. If you make it to Encantus, then you shall be deemed worthy of the rest of the Academy and all of its assets with it. I wish you all the best of... He looks down and he sees his hand. Oh, hell. As he just teleports away.
I wonder if I can learn to do that. Fascinating.
Groups? I wonder.
You see that you're now standing in what appears to be these rectangular blocks all drawn out with white paint, and Grimel, Miss Ferris, Vera, Lanesh, you all fall into the same rectangle.
All right. Seems like we are a team.
How very fortuitous.
How convenient.
Yeah, it's like I didn't plan this at all or anything.
No, not at all.
The stars.
God, I
let's
can't.
say, seem
We
to
are
have
already
aligned.
50 away from our second giveaway.
Oh
Let's
my
go!
God, let's go. Dremel just rolls her eyes. I guess I must follow at least some of the rules Mother told me to.
Well, following the rules is how you stay in the school. That's my knowledge about it.
One would not wish to waste such a good opportunity.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh!
And there we go.
First stream.
There it
First
is!
stream, and we're already halfway to our goal. Holy cow, guys!
Let's fucking go!
All right, Key. Unfortunately, you're not eligible for the second one, but let's follow the rules, people, one at a time. Also, Lanesh, get an inspiration dice.
Ooh.
All right, one time, everybody. Giveaway. The word giveaway in chat.
Doesn't matter if it's capped. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
if it's
matter.
lowercase.
Just the word giveaway.
I do wish to say to everyone from our mutual communities, thank you for your aggressive, hilarious support. It has not
love
only
it.
caused delightful chaos amongst our squad. At the very start, oof, we're off to an interesting day. But also, your kindness goes towards a fantastic cause.
It does.
Yeah, Darius. And this is a perfect time to introduce who we are being sponsored by and the giveaway this represents. Woo!
Like the stained glass style D20 sticker on the
Oh
glass.
yeah,
That looks
the
so
window
cool.
sticker looks really cool. All right.
Yeah.
We got our new entries, we got our dice roll. So, let us see
will.
who wins this next one.
Isorolu.
Amber!
What?
Congrats, Amber!
Amber, congratulations! You won the second giveaway.
Yay! Yay! Hell yeah!
All right.
Everything's coming up, Amber. Right.
I mean, you've been in the chat. You know what happens next, so. So, as you have all been oriented into these teams, the rectangles you've been standing in begin to glow a magical light. As you begin to feel this tug upon your chest, as if something is pulling you away from this place. And in this flash of light, the rectangle just bursts with energy as you are banished from Cadabras.
Apologies, by the way, if my neck cracks came through the mic.
Way ahead of you.
You're a snake, you have a lot of neck.
There's a lot of neck to crack.
Exactly, it's like taking a bubble roll.
Ooh. Neat.
As you...
Oh, goody. Camping.
It appears to be a long abandoned campsite upon a northern ridge of the Isles. You imagine whatever test that has been set forth to you now requires you to discover where Incantus is and to reach it through your own accord.
Oh dear.
Next time. I apologize that this is a shorter stream than usual, but I believe this was the best way of introducing all of our players and introducing this donathon. Oh my goodness, this wonderful charity you guys are all doing. So we will see these explorers for a much longer stream next time.
And remember, just because the stream is over doesn't mean you still can't donate.
True.
Yeah, this is true.
SFAC, as
You
well
know what
as
would be
this
super
charity
cool
event,
is if
is
we literally
always
started
donating.
the next imagine if we started the next session with another giveaway. Who knows?
Yeah, right?
Who knows? Who knows? But
How very cool would
my
that
God, thank you all so much. $500, halfway through our donathon goal. I might have to raise that bar up a bit.
be?
Halfway there.
Wow! Squidward on a chair. Anyway,
Moisturizing hair.
Oh my
all right. Amber, you're in the chat, so you know Keystar. I will get you in contact with the people that need to get your bundle over to you. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. This is a very exciting adventure that I have in store for you all. And till next Sunday, we'll see you for some more scheduled conflicts. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.